The Onyx and Obsidian War has begun, and the final recruitment process came in the form of something unexpected. Vorpal, the last place anyone thought they would see King Ingvar or Lord Kazai, was both of their final stops on their war campaign. King Ingvar arrived with some of his Obsidian Knights. Also with him was Dita, who had become his most trusted advisor. Lord Kazai arrived with some of his Onyx Knights, Seldric and Sade. Seldric was known for training the majority of the strongest warriors in Onyx, so having him there for extra evaluation was helpful. Sade was another one of Kazai's chosen, but was often beside the Lord of Onyx. Lord Kazai trusted her, but her fighting ability was almost on par with Lord Kazai himself, so she was mostly there for protection. If King Ingvar tried to start the war early, Lord Kazai would have his hands full with the God King, and he would need Sade to command the rest of their knights. Though some skirmishes did break out around the town of Vorpal once people realized they would have no choice but to be drafted by either Obsidian or Onyx, no fighting occurred directly between the two armies. Surprisingly, King Ingvar kept his distance from Lord Kazai, despite people expecting him to be the aggressor. After the final recruiting was done, Lord Kazai returned to Unden to have his recruits evaluated. Obsidian did not really have a town that was considered their base of operations like Onyx, so King Ingvar set up camps all throughout Obsidian and had his recruits evaluated on a wider scale. Seldric, Sade, and the orc Rosmig did the evaluating for Onyx, while King Ingvar himself and Dita did most of the evaluating for Obsidian. However, King Ingvar's recruits were already brutish warriors, similar to their leader, so most of the recruits were put through to the army. Lord Kazai, on the other hand, was careful about who he would send into battle and who would remain in Onyx to help with supply management and any other tasks needed to be done behind the scenes. Fenrir was no longer on the brink of war. The war had begun. Midport was set up between Onyx and Obsidian to act as a neutral ground for both parties, but everyone on Fenrir was waiting in anticipation for one of these rulers to make the first move. Again, King Ingvar was assumed to be the first aggressor, even in the eyes of Lord Kazai, so Onyx was already patiently waiting and on the defensive. Those assumptions made it even more strange when King Ingvar did not act as rashly as people thought he would. This is due in part to the addition of Dita to the Obsidian army. The brand new advisor to the God King helped King Ingvar understand that everyone was expecting him to go headfirst into this war, so she helped him devise a plan that would catch everyone off guard. Meanwhile, on the other side, Lord Kazai and the Onyx army heard rumors of Dita's influence on King Ingvar and began to put plans in motion to eliminate this new adversary advisor from the equation.